Hello and welcome to something a bit more different because I'm talking in a video. Anyway, in Pacer. Turn that off before I forget about it. I've already set the train up, so perfect. Apart from mount on the head code on this side of I got keyboard in, so that's handy. Service to you ready, Radyr? I'll let you pronounce the place when we get that. Not you. Milton. Definitely not Newport. Penrith. Radyr. Oh yeah. Posh. That place. Yeah, we're in the Transport for Wales or Reaver. Unbranded a Reaver anyway. 140. Guard to the guard. Anyway. To U15 if you are curious as well. Let's bounce up the line, shall we? Oh wait, no, we won't be bouncing because we've got jointed. We're not jointed track, we're welded track. Anyway. If you are curious, we're there. So the main thing what I also want to do is talk about one thing in particular, and that is, do I do commentary on videos? I'm already starting to experiment with how I put videos up, pretty much. And yes, we're stopping here. Lucky enough, the Pacers have very good blooming brakes. Oh, is that collectible? No, it's a sign. That is, though, there's some leaks there. So I'm gonna go and collect those leaks. Anyway, boy, out the way, out the. Yeah, you just spawned in the doorway. TSW NPCs for you. Back to the guard because it's always play. Anyway, so I'll see. Like I said, do you want me to keep doing videos with no commentary? Do I want to keep doing video, or do you want me to do a mixture of both? It's probably the better option, not go full on commentary. But the plan will be perhaps to look at things like guard mode and say that will be done with commentary. Anything to do with the Expert 101 and any upcoming Expert Locos, then I will do commentary on those. Obviously things like train spotting I will probably keep with no commentary. Just because it's going to be much easier. And you don't want me waffling over that. Somehow we're already late. Don't ask that. Oh no, no. Oh yeah, we are pretty much late. Hang on, we're supposed to depart here at the time we arrive at. I think there's a little bug here, just drones. I have got dynamic weather on if you are curious. Did put it in forward in here. So I'm gonna brighten up. And increase the volume. Anyway. First looks I will do commentary, whatever. Remasters or new DLC. East Coast Way will probably get 2. Might get 2 videos on that. One being the remaster, and one probably being the 171. But spoiler warning, I'm probably going to pick that up when it releases on launch. The 717. Oh good, we've got a little bit of gap this time. So obviously away from step through that, because that is definitely a short platform. May have a slight overshoot. Oh. Oh. Close. But that's wood. Anyway. Yeah, that timing's a bit off, that isn't it? Oh no, that one's better off. Very tight line. You're not getting that unless you're delayed reaction. Anyway. If that wasn't on, it is now. What is this, a bus route? Isn't this a route line that's now been actually updated to be a tramway or something? I think you can see why it was changed to a bus route, to a tram route. Because this is not efficient. But there. Yeah, we're going the full way, and yes, this technically does have announcements, I'm just not pressing the button. Or the phone for that matter. Gina, yeah.
The next station stop is East Low Level.
There you go. Always best that if you didn't know. I will state that if I do tutorials, they will obviously be voiced, whatever. Obviously, transport fevers go absolutely nowhere. And there is something else coming up as well for you to, or it would be, might actually even be out already by the time this comes out. Of another idea that another game that I've looked at. I highly go and watch that if you haven't. If I have remembered, I might have chucked it in the corner by now. The corner is probably the side that the track monitor's on.
The next stop is East Low Level.
Oh yeah, these brakes are actually quite good. As we will flange the heck around the bend. Even in commentary videos, I'm still going to have these moments when I'm not talking, I can tell you that straight away. The red is more important than stopping at the station. Oh, it's changed before I could even get to the DRA. There's a collectible though. I've already got a thumbnail going in the opposite direction if I remember correctly. I think it's going in like, yeah, the opposite direction. Not on this service though. Not on the return, this one anyway, it's a completely on the other services. Which you may have seen in the monthly runs. About get videos and stuff. Which reminds me, I better get that edited and uploaded soon. I almost said Glasgow Queen Street then. Cardiff driving, is it?
The next station stop is Cardiff Queen Street.
Prepare for bounciness as we go over the points. Up to full power, let's go. Let's bounce up to 75. I wonder if we'll see any 150s or 153s or anything. And what we'll see how great the 166s and HSTs. I wonder if the first ones will show up. Lines like liveries will show up at all. In theory, they should do as well. That includes the 802. I haven't got permanent crew or the 805 still, just to point that one out. And I'm doing this probably before, if there has been a release of any patches for optimization. I haven't obviously got any like that, because I'm not the Dovetail ambassador, or I don't work for the Dovetail. And I don't keep things behind a paywall. That will never stop from me. Crikey, that's laggy. Yeah, that's laggy. I do believe this might be the first time this actually comes on my channel. I think. This is the only route I've got for free. Because I won it. Anyway. Single yellow. Diversion aspect. And I don't work for any rail companies either. But I do volunteer. Or at least I used to. I haven't done that since I started work. The joys of a working life. And I will admit I hand-picked this route out myself because the roaming wheel does not pick the routes that well. So that will probably now not happen on a frequent basis. Where did that 15 come from? Hello, not Glasgow, Queen Street. Gonna unlock the doors. Like, this has got compressor speed up, don't it? That windshield heater available here, which hypothetically is a bit of a pointless button on there. I can do that because the signal's still good. On here, on this, because this is not an expert logo, unlike the expert 101, which the windows do actually fog up on. I'm going to say it now, but feel free to comment down below if you somewhat are struggling with the expert 101, because I can try and work it out a little bit. Might try and work it out a bit. Spoiler warning, I have got the get that bit off. The full, and I do mean the full manual printed out. The full thing. That honestly took me forever. The print. But I have it. So yeah. Someone's growling off. So yeah. I want to look at the map, but I don't want to at the same time because I want to be surprised what's in at Cardiff itself. At least it stops people from getting on and off after a while. What was that collectible? I barely collect the collectibles, I will admit on my own. Get the right side of the door would be helpful. Place your bets, what's in Cardiff? Because I do mean that as well, because I'm not going down to Cardiff on the map or looking around in free roam. Oh, that's gotten a bit lucky, something's loaded up. It's a shame this didn't get the proper announcement sort of style with the AR, with it being done automatically for the FPS and blimmin' G on a keyboard. Or obviously the phone, but and at the same time the other thing being volts. But then, yeah, they could have done a couple of volts on there, I suppose, because got all these here which you could muck around with. You sir come on the wrong side almost, makes me think. But I suppose it can come from down there. Just notice it crosses over in front of us, it would have done. Of course, now we... Oh, god, bad laggy. That was a very bad lag. Anyway. Don't see anything yet. Another pacer. Sneak itself around. 1 tinsy second. 1 tinsy second on that one. I don't remember downloading the deliveries for these, so... Or, no, actually I must have done then. I must have done. Because that's definitely not official. Because they haven't got the flipping Aruba license. Oh well. I'm going to do that and that, because then it allows me to do that. Single yellow into the platform. All the lines are signals are red going into Cardiff. Apart from mine, which is a yellow. Oh, actually use the accelerator now. Don't need probably too much on. Don't see anything yet. Got a massive brick wall in the way. I will say if I drove this a lot more frequently, I'd oh, there's a shed. I would probably be able to drive this route. Let's buy this put them. I'll look around when we stop. If that shed hasn't done the bugger off treatment. Alright. It sounds like it's already going. Oh, it's using the wagons from Tees Valley. Oh, hello. Hello, livery. I think I've got a livery in. For Eva. I don't trust liveries too much, so that's probably what that is. Alright, let's have a look. What we got here? Anything like HST or 165 or something? You're not going to come in for any time, and you're probably not going to come in for any time either. Unless I cheat and look at the map. Oh, there's a sunk coming in now. There is something sat at a red signal up there. Something sat at a red signal here by the looks of things, but that's not going anywhere for a while. Nothing go down there either. What's that coming in? 166 or a 165, I mean? Yeah. Oh no, it's one of those. Unbranded. 150s. I wonder if there's a Radyr one for that. Anyway, comment down below. So like, it shouldn't be shutting a door on a red signal, but oh well. Come on, alright. I'm not going to toot back until that signal changes in front. Wait for signal to change. Who's got clearance? You have. That's coming in. Might as well just open the flipping doors up again. No one get on it. Well done. You made it out eventually. Got a bit of awful scenery down there. What are we actually waiting on for? You, isn't it? Probably a pacer, come on. That's surprising it got him out the way. Got him, the path got booked for him first. That's a strange one. But hey ho. I'm going to shut them because there's no point of having them open. Oh, you're off. You're 165. No, 166, I mean. As soon as he's out of the way. Oh, didn't mean that. There we go. That was very good timing, that one. I will state on videos that won't have me commentary in it. I'm going to try and say I'm just going to sit in the cab from now on. And try not to do this constantly. Situation. Livery. Where was that? Oh no, it's a 17. I've got the 3-car 170s on this route. I thought he had his headlights on and tails on. So I wonder when they will get an update. Like I said, I'm doing this before East Coast Way comes out. How about a little bit of a bonus? I'll have a look at my liveries and see if I've got a Reaver 142 in. I do believe I don't have any others. I definitely don't have any on for the Blackpool version, apart from my Radyr Tram, which doesn't sub in anywhere, which is a bit of a shame. That would be hilarious to see. If you know on that one, the reason why it's been nicknamed a pacer by me. A certain Radyr Tram car.
The next station stop is Ninian Park.
Pardon me. Just thought I bought a drink with me up, never mind. Oh, we got parked up in the depot. .37s and that's about it. Oh, got a 802 and a 150 down there. Once again, that's all. I will say, I don't remember if I said this, but if you haven't done so, I will say this: if you're an Xbox player and you've never seen Train Simulator Driver on YouTube before, I'm surprised you haven't. But he's done as I'm recording this anyway, 2 live streams worth of trying to find services that crash. If you got any services that are known to crash during a service, not as loading in, even though still give it to him if they crash on loading, send him, put it on, go to his channel and actually do that. Comment the service and all the bits down below, so he might do more, he might not, so he can try and replicate them, and so then there's also ones to find when this crashing optimization has actually happened. There's no point in me trying to do a live stream on here for TSW for that, because as soon as the game crashes, boom, there goes the live stream. That includes a video as well. So that's why there won't be much point of me doing that. But I will state, if you are on PlayStation and you get a crash on anything, report it. Report it via the means on the console, because they do get those like no one's business. They might get them. I know they probably get them weekly. They might even get them every couple of days, but they get them weekly. That gets them dumped onto his chair. But hey ho. I'm not going to try and pronounce that place, so I'm going to let the game do it for me. Next stop is...
We will shortly be arriving at Whitegron Park.
That place. Announcements are very handy. Especially when you've got no idea how to pronounce them, because, yeah, like I said, I'm not going to bother saying that apart from park. So, there you go. I've barely touched this pack for the 142, I will admit, since it released. And I'm forcing myself to play these routes to get thumbnails. Pictures for thumbnails and stuff. Instead of doing that. As it were. If you didn't know why I did that, was doing that in videos. Like I said, I was still doing the non-commentary. Oh, 150 going under the bridge. That's actually a nice thing to see, that is. Not many routes will have rat in it. That is actually something which I do like to see. Frankfurt S-Bar might have it if you've got the full timetable. Obviously, we don't have that on console. I wonder if optimization will give that route what it needs to get the full timetable on console. I wonder. It's probably the reason why we haven't actually seen the 420 come yet. I wonder if that route is being held, that loco DLC is being held back for the optimizations. If that route's getting any optimizations done to it as well. Right, that's not fresh water, but I'm going to say fresh water.
The next stop
it is
Fairwater.
Fairwater. It was a quick glimpse in my head, it went freshwater. That trap ballast has gone blurred. Oh, we were then. Oh, we've gone blurred. Didn't know this route was one that went blurred. Blurry, best time. What 142 are we in anyway? Oh look, we're out Fairwater. Nothing in here for. That's a strange one. We've gone blurred on the outside, but not in here. As I have said before, I will say frame rate has nothing to do with it going blurred. The frame rate is not memory. Or crashing for that matter. Especially when now I'm seeing apparently people are reporting blurry textures on PC as well. 142080. If you're curious, I'm starting to note down all the numbers. pen work. 142080. What was it? Oh, I drove 142. I drove the next one last time when I went the other way. Didn't expect that. And I will state this. If you didn't know about this part of it, that if you go into photo mode when everything's blurry, it stays blurry. Wasn't going to do that, so I can do that.
We will shortly be arriving at Danes Court.
How many more stops have we got? Oh, one more after this. Anyway, and this is supposed to take 42 minutes. And I will state for shunting services or scenarios, I will probably have commentary in them. Due to that reason of going in at the map. Bringing this up to look out, it doesn't count. Anyways, we come into our
Next
final
stop is Dane's Court.
stop. Overshoot. Very much an overshoot. Yeah, just step down. Yeah, we're up breaking your legs, man. Anyway. What we got sitting around anyway? The NPC. Oh, there's a collectible though. You don't want to get on me. You saw who's dropped. The NPCs aren't blurred, which is surprising. They are something which I would have expected to go like that. Oh god, that went blurred as I was looking at it. Somewhat trying to sort itself out, but it's not that bad. None of these are going blurred though. It's just the trains that are going. Oh, it's better. It's cleaned itself up, as it were. I do wonder if by the time this comes out, if Stuttgart to Hilbron has actually been fixed as well on PlayStation with the S-Bahn layers. Because that apart, as far as I know, they're going to just put the was it 45 into the pack. Fair enough. That's probably going to have to go through about a month's worth of testing just to get it to see if it works. But and roll out the platform. Here's one for you. I know there's some people out there who actually stated their thoughts on having loads of timetables and stuff, like the Diesel Legends and so forth, and the updated timetable. East Coast Way, but pretty much getting a few. Obviously, West Coast Main Line South's got a few. Birmingham Crew might even have 2 now, I think it is, and so forth. And I'm not talking about the ones which are the full versus a reduced timetable, like South Eastern Scott and East Coast Main Line did have until Cargo Line Volume 3 in it, which then added a whole new timetable to it. Not that as a shout. I'm talking about the multiple timetables because of new loco add-ons. Unless it's suitable, it'd be like say it's 2 different eras, and Diesel Legends as the example. And I do mean proper eras. Not because they've just had a new trainer and they didn't fancy go through it and retesting the add-on again. Or the timetable fully again. Like is on, obviously, for the 805 for West Coast Main Line South. Multiple times. And all the cargo volumes. Bit laggy around there. There might be a livery somewhere then, if that's the case, on that lag. Wondered why this route got a bit laggy. I will stay on the ones that aren't got no commentary on. I've got rid of. Don't have the TrainSim well part on the title anymore. That's not me trying to get more views. That's me cheating to try and push it out to perhaps a bit more of a viable audience as well. So if you're new from those videos, hit that subscribe button. Nope, you're not liveried, your default one. Yours booked. And this one's shot off down this way prior. Dunno. You're also very laggy. Very jerk. Blooming blood. Oh no, there it is. You're 4 car, that's why. Right. Go on, door. Is that a collectible? No. Oh, that might be one of the poster locations. Oh, I've already had those. But we'd eaten those ones. If that's the case, then I've done all the collectibles on this platform. Where was it that I saw down here? Yes, I know I can lock the doors. There it is. Didn't collect them all. What's up here? Out the way. Out the way. Can I go this way? Ah, it's a visible wall. Lift work. Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they will, because I was on it then. There's a collectible. That's a tight gap to get around to the platform. I might cheat and use a lift. Lift it is. And I'll stop doing stuff like this in videos that I don't have commentary in them. You may have also noticed I've stopped doing that thing called so-called YouTube Shorts. I disagree with how they are done and how they have killed YouTube. Especially when the Great Western Disaster came out, you probably noticed that one more. I'm surprised it hasn't come up saying, do you want to discontinue using this service? Let me just be a pain in the arse to the AI. But I'm already being a pain in the arse, so that's all. Anyway. Normally now I'd be leaving it here and going to that. But I'm just slightly curious. If you are curious what DLCs I've got. And if anyone's curious, the update for Great Western Express didn't put the first Great Western license in. That's still a PC mod. Or a Creators Club livery. Spoiler warning, I'm not touching any of that until the game's optimised better. Even though the route is actually fairly decently alright. I only get upload textures with the 350. But I'm not going to trust it. I also trusted this route somehow and completely forgot about it. You. Come on, you. And you. Which one was it? That one. Very personal, yeah. Creators one. Club one. If you are curious about what I've got in Creators Club. Blah 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 blah. Subs. These are all the ones I've got. If any of the people, yeah, they're two different ones if you haven't noticed. Why have you put 2 car, 3 car? That's why. I was trying to work out their 2 car and 3 car. If these all load up, but you can see them in those photos. These are the ones I've got. I've not used you. I've not seen you. You. I haven't used any of these yet. Since I've downloaded them. The only ones I've used is that. I haven't even seen the 350s yet. They don't even actually. You won't see them because they're not even stuck with AI. As the AI's not got them turned on. See those? I've got a lot of American ones and German. Yeah, if I go to the Pendo, you can see. Is it on that one? Yeah, AI livery is disabled, so that's why I've got them down. These actually did cause a little bit of lag in one of my ones. There is. I forgot I had that. But yeah, and there is a DRS license. There's what liveried one. All the network. A lot of those. Yes, I've got that in. Limbo. But anyway, they're just delivery those anyway. So, on the screen there probably will be, go back to that timetable, anyway, on the screen there'll probably be stuff around for other videos somewhere, or in a couple seconds, but I'm going to say, I'm going to leave it here then guys, I'm going to spawn it to Cardiff, main station wise, and I will say, thank you very much for watching. Come on. I want, lucky enough they did fix these, but it always say it shows us two things. Let everything get itself set up. There is a freight train on its way in. You're just off. But anyway. I'm going to shove. Can I sit down that? Nope. We're just fake sitting down then. And crouch. So, I'm going to leave it here then guys. So thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to deliberately sit here and wait for something to turn up or that 150 down there to leave. So, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to keep going until I feel like ending. There'll probably be a video, 2 videos as it were on the channel, and perhaps a video and a playlist somewhere. I will say, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button once again. Comment down below the ideas of what I have said in this video. So you can't cheat now, can you? Because I won't be telling you why I did it. Unless YouTube has decided to decide itself. Anyway. The Raw 142s are rolling around. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome day, and goodbye.